Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. So the Chicago White Sox have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now, and today's starter, Brett Saberhagen. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
So just about set now. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. That one down the line. Tosses across the first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One down, base is empty. Inside, 3-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Gets under it and pops it up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 35,
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. And another ball. And now a full count.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
And now Paul Konerko. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. Thomas off of first with 2 away. Slow roller up the middle. They take the force out number 3. So a man left for the White Sox. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the first, and on the mound today, Michael Kopech. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Bottom of the first, stepping in, Johnny Damon. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here is Mike Matheny's lineup for the Royals. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. And the pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. Out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, George.
And now the veteran third baseman, George Brett. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air, left field. Minoso has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Harold Baines. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The 1-2. And now 2-2. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Here's a 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's deep. It's gone. That one barely got out of here. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert. 2 hits in the game last night. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ray Durham.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ray Durham. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The wind of the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three and 2 now. That one hit to right. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man at second with one away. Yoan Moncada digs in now. And the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
The count 2-1. Slice the other way and foul. Durham takes his lead at third with one away. That one pushed to the left and foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's Reese McGuire. Next offering upstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The pitch. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Tapped on the ground softly to short. On the run, sent it over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6. The designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. The wind to kick the pitch. Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And the righty deals. And there's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And a 1-1. And that one upstairs. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. And he deals. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
3-2. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Runner leads away at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
2 outs. Stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
So the tying run at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball, right field. Baines pulls that one down, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The left fielder, Minnie Minoso.
Minnie Minoso steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Next offering is in the dirt. Kicks and deals. This one smacked out to left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. And it's even up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The wind and the pitch.
We got full count.
And down on strikes. That's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 11. Right side, Durham collects it. Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Johnny Damon. First time up was a pop out. The next pitch misses. 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Down the line, it's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, he is safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a foul ball. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And a pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next up for the Royals, George Brett.
Runner,
The pitch. Benintendi on the go. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Down and in, moved his feet. Next pitch is popped up. Great effort on the leaping grab.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. Benintendi off of first with 2 away. Next one misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
The right fielder,
Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Dozier.
And here it comes. Swings through that one.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Start of the 4th, and now the DH, Paul Konerko. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go ahead run on base. Harold Baines will hit next. And a pitch. The punch out there. And there's one away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
The center fielder, Luis Roberts.
Luis Robert now. Good contact guy, good defender. Right-hander kicks, deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's down and in.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
The pitch. Chases that one out of the zone. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Ray Durham. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Kicks and fires. And that skips in the dirt. Righty to the plate. In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. Here is Moncada. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Two on, 2 outs. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 run scores. Here comes another. He's also in to score. It's 3-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second here with 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Reese McGuire. Next offering is in for a strike. Moncada stands at second with 2 gone. And that one hammered way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here's a 3-2. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Carlos Santana steps in for the Royals. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground, and foul ball. At the belt and fires. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. That fires up the home crowd, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
With such an emphasis on launch angle, a low curveball plays right into the hands of those guys at the plate. Really good job of going down there and letting that swing work to get it back up into the air.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's a speed threat, number 11. Popped up Durham on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny Damon. The 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. Baines makes the catch, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Aparicio. The wind of the pitch. That's out to center field. Damon settles underneath it. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Minnie Minoso.
Minnie Minoso steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now here is Frank Thomas. This guy has turned into a beast.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by Salvador Perez. Righty delivers. This one in the air, center field. Damon makes the catch, and that'll do it. Home half of the fifth coming up. Tied 3-3. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez. He's making his fourth appearance of the season.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back here at the ballpark, there's been intending to start it off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Got him looking, and there's one down. So up now for Kansas City, George Brett. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That one drilled left field. Minoso makes the catch, and there are two outs.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, caught. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still tied 3-3. Top six. Here's a big power threat. Paul Konerko. Next offering down in the dirt. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Harold Baines. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. At the plate, Luis Robert, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Joel Payamps up and getting ready for Mike Matheny. Garrett, the lefty, warming up as well. And a pitch. Got him looking. And now two gone.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Here's the second baseman, Ray Durham. Ball to strike. That one drifts inside. Konerko, the runner at first with 2 gone. The pitch. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Kicks and deals. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brett Saberhagen will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, Daniel Lynch. And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam.
Number 52, Daniel Lynch.
Reese McGuire steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Damon brings it in, and that ends the inning. Mission accomplished from the Royals bullpen that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 6th, and now the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Smash to the left side, and that's just foul. Right-handed reliever. Ripped to third, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. And the next pitch is way outside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Now batting, first base.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Next offering is foul back. Next one misses. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Pitch kicks away. And the righty deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Huge strikeout there. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Next offering misses. 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Bounce to the left side. Slides. He's got it. To first. Got him. Nice play. This is such a difficult play for a third baseman, Chris. A sliding stop and worthy of another look for StatCast.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I'm frustrated if I'm the one hustling down the line the whole time, thinking I've got a knock and going to beat the throw, and then, boom, you hear the ball hit the mitt, and you're out. That's just a great stop and great throw.
And to the plate for Kansas. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Aparicio.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Good eye right there. Pitch misses there. Full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Payoff pitch. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Joel Payamps takes over on the mound, trying to protect this lead.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 38, Joel Payamps.
Minnie Minoso now at the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a 1-1. That one missed.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Aparicio on at first. Nobody out. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Pickoff throw. Aparicio back easily. Aparicio on the run. Pitch misses. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
So the tying run at second stays alive. Runner leads away at second. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Damon makes the play. Runner tagging for third. He's in there.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2 now. Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
Paul Konerko steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
One, two now. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. 2-2. And now it's filled up. And a pitch. Swing and a tapper. Over to first, and that is that. The White Sox lead one. They still trail it here 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Jose Ruiz. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next offering way off the plate.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and one gone.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Johnny Damon. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Minoso makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Two down, nobody on. And it is 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Kelly, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Next pitch, not close, up high. Left-hand batter waits. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Man at first, down the third baseman, George Brett. The pitch. Good eye right there. Benintendi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. High in the air, out to right. Baines gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that's the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jake Brentz. And he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 59, Jake Brentz.
And next to hit for the Sox, Harold Baines. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bullpen action for the Royals. Scott Barlow, the closer, is getting loose. And now 2-2. On the ground to short, and there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now it's Luis Robert. Strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one to first. They get one. Dive, and he's got it. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next to the right side, the second baseman.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jose Abreu, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Two outs. To the right side, Lopez over to pick it up. Fires over to first. That takes care of Abreu. And that is that. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 3. Leori Garcia comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Second base.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
The 2-1. And another ball.
Count is 3-1.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Hunter Dozier.
In the air, foul off first. Thomas under it. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. One-run game, one out, one on. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Next pitch is downstairs. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
One down. Carlos Santana steps in for the Royals.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Nicky Lopez, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And the right-hander deals. Check swing, went around. Full count now. And a pitch. Tapped out in front of the plate. Throw over to Thomas. And that is the inning. Through 8 full, it's the Royals 4 and the White Sox 3. Righty reliever out of the pen, Scott Barlow. This is his third time out this year.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Back here in Kansas City, and now Yoan Moncada. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. The tying run at the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Righty delivers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hard hit left side. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Reese McGuire.
Reese McGuire steps to the plate for the White Sox. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Out towards right center field. Damon got a dead run to his left. He's got it. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Aparicio steps to the plate for the White Sox. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Into center. Damon under it. And that'll do it. The Royals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, Bruce, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
This afternoon, first for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.